I guess it's unlike I guess I Amazon ready to give you guys a movie review, which is this movie is called Thor. If you've never seen Thor, I think you should go and check it out. You should watch it for yourselves, and it's really, really good movie. I really actually do love it. I actually do love it. Now, this is not my first time watching Thor. It's really is not. I kind of like the action impact based on this movie really a lot, and I really do think the movie really a lot. I happen to like the MC guy, like he's kind of like old muscle man kind of guy, like Superman, stuff like that. That's basically what it feels to me like how can you like compare yourself, like not basically like compare yourself, but how you can compare from Thor to Superman or Superman to Thor, and stuff like that, even they're both different, both different, basically different universes and stuff like that. And basically, I really want to say here is basically that the reason why I like Thor really so much is that he loves to fight. He loves to have a glorious battle with somebody, and he really does. He likes it when his friends tells him that his friends tells his people like how does he fight, like what he does or anything like that. Join all the stories and stuff like that. It really actually is. It just really actually is. But the scene in this movie it's beautiful. The graphics of the CGI basically in the film was just absolutely just beautiful. I mean, very very beautiful. One thing I definitely want to talk about is basically the Helm guy. He's supposed to be the protector of the Gate World or something like that. I like the armor that he has, like in gold, and he has like this sword. It's kind of like a lightning sword or something like that go through different dimensions or something like that. I don't know how that goes or like that. I think it's some kind of gate thing that like goes if I go through dimensions or something like that or into another world or something like that, and basically if it was to him. I mean, it's just that what he does is absolutely just something I never would basically expect, just to see how powerful and how strong he really actually is. And one thing I liked about when Loki was basically saying like, I can see that you're very powerful. I can see that you're very very strong. But even though yes, he's very powerful, he's very very strong. But the question is, how long he's been the gatekeeper for so long? Could be a million years, maybe. I really don't even know. I don't even know about mythologies all that much, or anyway, I never studied up that or anything like that. But it's just that his appearance, showing the sword, it's like right there, just like he's just standing right there. He says he's sworn to obey the king or whoever is king, something like that. It's something that he has to do because if you disobey the king or anything like that, then he probably would be exiled or he probably would be dead or anything like that. But it's just how striking, just like that pose with that sword right through the ground like there. That's something I really definitely like about him. It's like he's showing his might, that basically what he's basically does, and basically being a gatekeeper for so long. I also love the bridge also too when Thor says, well, we have a bridge which is basically a rainbow bridge. I don't know how they did that. I don't know. I really don't know how they did that. But that is so awesome. Just to see the colors and the effect of the bridge and stuff like that. Like it looks like these glass and stuff like that. It's just absolutely just beautiful. It really actually is. I just can never take my eyes off that bridge. It's just absolutely just so colorful. It's just so nice. I'm like, would that be cool? Would that be cool if there was a world basically out there that does have the Rainbow Bridge. That would be so awesome just to see that. I also like Thor's armor and stuff like that, and especially some of the things that Thor what Thor who he really actually is and stuff like that. And you have to like each effort of different of the armor basically that he has is supposed to protect him. It's kind of like how should I say this? The Bible, the Bible armor, or some of the armor of God. Yeah, the armor of God. Yeah, it's kind of like the armor of God because like it has like different spell. It has like different spells like from the king. With the king, he names this, he names that, names the arms, the neck, the head, the sword or something like that. And basically it's just absolutely just so cool just to see that also well too. And that's something I really definitely do like because I like the reference what they took from the armor of God and made it through Thor, basically having the armor that he has that supposed to be that make him powerful and make him strong as well too. One thing I'm not I kind of am off and on with Odin. Now Odin is a character I think he's just a warrior or something like that, or he's just a mythology, basically a god or something like that. I don't think it's not really like God of God, like basically in heaven. I'm not, I don't think it's really that or anything like that. But even though he's basically the keeper, basically of his realm and stuff like that, I don't know what kind of galaxy they live in. I can't remember, so I don't know. Or anything. I don't know really a lot. I'm assuming that Odin is pretty much just a very powerful. It's a very powerful being. I definitely do think that he really actually is. But one thing I want to mention is basically just is that when you see Odin right there, put a spell on a hammer, put a spell on a hammer is the only way to basically to get Thor to understand what he needs to do, what he needs to do. But I will admit it is basically is that Odin is a guy. He must protect this country. He must protect his people. He doesn't want war. He doesn't want war. He really doesn't. But however, Thor did not see it that way. But I kind of feel that Odin was just being so strict and stuff like that. But even though I think there's a reason why he's being so strict, because Thor just likes to, he just likes to fight. That's all he really likes to do. That's something that he basically definitely do like and basically stuff. But even though sometimes taking action against somebody, taking action against somebody, it doesn't mean it would justify because well some certain things basically happen and stuff like that. And I could tell that Odin is basically just trying to tell Thor and just trying to tell him say look, we can't be doing this. We cannot have you doing this. You must serve your people and when you're ready to be fit for be king. Even though I don't know if Thor has already has been king or not. I really do not know. I don't know. But I think Odin does have that reflection basically from what he has that experience and basically been passed on from his father to him and basically and stuff. And one thing I definitely want to say is basically that, like I said before, I think Odin just basically just himself. Yes, he's being very strict, but he's not being rude. He's not being mean. But he has to be harsh at times, to teach his son a lesson. And sometimes based with us, when we're kids, sometimes our mom and dad, they teach us lessons. They teach us lessons. What do we have to do? Sometimes they can't be harsh. Sometimes they can be. Sometimes they can't. But I don't want to go through this whole situation. Yeah, people didn't have a dad or mother. I don't want to go through all that. But I'm just giving out a basically good reference based on what I'm saying because that's what basically experience from basically what we learn and stuff like that. And that passion these teachings is basically kind of like the passion on our new generation for our kids to go on with their generation, to go on with their children of their generations or generations or generations or generations and stuff like that. It's that's basically what it kind of basically feels to me. Now, I also want to talk about Jill basically also too. Now, Jill is basically she is basically immortal. She's not really basically a god or anything like that or whatever you want to say or whatever you want to say. It's basically that. One thing I also want to say about the father basically is that I feel like the father was just not really was I mean I wouldn't say he's really like a tough guy or anything like that. I don't think he really is not. I think he was. I think the character of him playing as the father, basically, for Jill. I just think they needs a little bit more improvement based on the way he was acting. Stuff like that. I really did not like that too very well because I think he's just kind of being kind of soft. I understand that, but I definitely do understand where the custom space of the movie is where has to go. But don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the actors or anything like that. I just that how they placed Jim's father was just that it didn't really feel right or anything like that. I think this character was just kind of off. That's just what it felt, basically what it felt to me, and stuff like that. And especially Jen, she does begin to fall in love with Thor. Now, one thing I definitely go is definitely going to say is that forgive me for saying this. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the woman who played Padme in Star Wars. I'm not the biggest fan of that, and the reason why based for it because I'm not the biggest fan of her and stuff like that. And the reason why based for it because I know she's a good actor. I know that she really actually is. I don't hate her or anything like that. It's just that I just don't like the way that she acts and stuff like that. And basically that's what basically it feels to me. Basically what it feels. But I wish they would probably pick somebody else. Probably pick somebody else that can pretty much can do much better than basically her. So yeah, but yeah, she's like I said, she's not one of my favorites. But I just think that she just doesn't seem like she's the good kind of character basically that will play into a movie and play into the movie. And I think there was some kind of special connection between her and also basically basically Thor also too. Even though that basically for wishing, but like I said, I don't hate her character, but I just think that's just based on my opinion. I know some people will probably get upset with me for saying this and stuff like that. But even though I'm not trying to upset people, but I'm just giving my opinion. So yeah. Even though basically the movie based of this, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. To me, it's really good, but it's just some certain areas I did not agree to. So I don't want people to really to think I hate her or anything like that or hate aspects of this film. But I definitely do love it. It's a good film. It's a really really good film, and it deserves a 10 out of 10 for me. To me, it does. That's my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this movie. Tell me what you guys think. Did you guys like this movie? Did you guys like it? What's your guys' opinion based on Thor? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, anyways, it's another week. I'll say guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Or give me a thumbs up. Doesn't matter to me. And leave your comments down below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love you guys. Take care.